Hi everyone, my name is Sarah if I haven't met you before. In today's Vinyasa practice, we're going to be moving in a pretty flowy and steady way, focusing on movements that expand and then contract, pull inwards. And this was inspired by something that my meditation teacher said recently, which was that we, and specifically our brains, are like a sponge in the way that we absorb everything that's around us and then we spit it back out. So it's really important as humans to consider who we're spending time with, what ideas we're consuming, what media we're consuming, what we're literally consuming, because we are going to be a product of that. We'll have a couple of journal questions at the end, so if you did want to write anything down, grab a pen and paper, or you can absolutely just sit and meditate on it. Okay, let's get started in a standing position. Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring the feet hip-width distance. Hands by the sides and roll the shoulders back and down. You might close down the eyes for a moment just to gain some sense of body awareness. Notice if you're locking your knees out, and if you are, can you bring a soft bend into them? Lift up through the tailbone, so the lower back. Reach the crown of the head to the sky. But tuck the ribs in slightly towards the hips. A slight squeeze to the glutes. Can you notice the quality of your breaths here? So literally noticing how you're breathing in, how you're ingesting oxygen into your body. Noticing how you're exhaling, letting the carbon dioxide release out through the nose. And before we begin to move, let's take about 5 more breaths. Letting our full focus draw towards what's going on right now in this moment. Let's take one more deep breath in through the nose, fill up through the belly, the ribs and the chest. Deep breath out through the nose or the mouth. And if your eyes are closed, let's just open them again, centering them on one point in front of you. Come onto your toes, lift your heels up. Might be just a little lift, might be a big lift. And then lower your heels back down, see if you can lift the toes off, maybe even the balls of the feet. As you bring your toes back down, can you spread them really wide on the ground, lifting up, coming to the tops of your toes. Then lowering your heels down. Let's try that one more time. Breathe in, shift forward. Exhaling to shift back. Okay, full foot on the ground. Take a deep breath in, lift the arms up over your head, squeeze the glutes, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward, Uttanasana. Let's try that again. Breathe in, ripple your spine, lift your arms. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward. Let's try that one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, lift your arms above your head. This time, interlace your fingertips. Sorry, your thumbs, I should say. Leave your fingertips out. Maybe you come up high onto your toes, squeeze the glutes, and then start to back bend. So lifting up your chest, reaching your fingertips away, pulling the shoulder blades down the back so you're opening through the front of the heart. One more breath. Come back through center. Release the hands but keep them up. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lower the right heel Warrior 3, left foot reaches back, sweep the arms down by your sides, aiming for about parallel with the ground here. Shoulder blades back. Use your next breath in, come back through center. Both toes land on the ground, lift the heels, arms reach up. As we exhale, lower your right heel down, sweep the arms back, left foot back, Warrior 3. Let's try that one more time. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, land the right heel, sweep the arms back. Knit the rib cage in towards the hips. Take a long step back with your left foot, tuck onto the left toes, high lunge. Inhale as you lift your arms above your head. As you exhale, bend the left knee to a hover off the ground. Roll the shoulders back, take another deep breath in. Maybe you open the chest slightly. As you exhale, lengthen the legs, hinge your hips back, lean your upper body forward. Leaning pyramid. Inhale, bend the left knee again, lift the arms up. As we exhale, similar motion, but your left hand reaches forward, right hand reaches back as you hinge, imagining twisted triangle. Inhale, bend your back knee, lift your arms up again. This time as we exhale, open to the left. Star pose, toes facing out. Come up onto your toes, breathe in. Elbows come in by your ribs. As you exhale, land the heels down, round through your upper back, pull the knuckles forward. Inhale, lengthen the legs, come high onto your toes, squeeze the shoulder blades back. As we exhale, land the heels, round the back. Can you imagine cat pose? Let's try that one more time. Breathe in, come high onto your heels. Exhale, land the heels, reach the arms forward. Inhale, lift your heels. This time, arms lift over your head, squeeze the glutes. As we exhale, turn to the back. Right hand comes down on the inside of the left foot. Left arm reaches up and over, twisted lunge. Hold here for another breath. Squeeze the shoulder blades back, turn the left shoulder back, right shoulder underneath. Left hand comes down to the ground. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Your left toes sweep up and back. As we exhale, roll forward, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, sweep the left foot back up. Exhale, right elbow. Really try curl it underneath the body. 2 more times. Breathe in, lift it up. Square the hips. Exhale, roll it forward, left elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, right elbow and hold. Kick your left foot out to the side of the mat. Lower your right heel down to the ground. Now you can absolutely stay with 2 hands down, or right hand reaches up to the sky. Fallen triangle. Squeeze the glutes, roll the shoulders back and down. Take one more deep breath in. And then as you exhale, lower your hips down. So your feet are kind of in a 90-degree angle here, facing the front corner of the mat. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, turn to your left leg, lean over, just as much as you can. Doesn't have to be far. Inhale, come back through center, lift up. Exhale through the middle. Inhale, back up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left. Walk your hands back, left hand plants to the back of the mat. Turn the toes to the left. Lift your arms back up, take a deep breath in. As we exhale, right hand comes down, step your left foot back into a plank position, flowing through a Vinyasa sequence if you'd like. So coming through Chaturanga, maybe Cobra or upward facing dog, and then stepping back, downward facing dog. You might pedal out to your feet here, dropping one heel down, the other heel down, trying to lift your hips up and back as much as possible, pushing through your hands, trying to lengthen through the arms. One more breath. Walk your feet up towards your hands at the back of the mat. Breathe in. As we exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Lift halfway, breathe in, hands to shins, long spine. Exhale, fold forward again. Lift all the way up, take a deep breath in, find that ripple. Maybe even look up to your hands. Exhale, Tadasana, hands by the sides. Okay, let's try that sequence on the other side, but we're now facing the back of the mat. Come high onto your toes. Breathe in as you lift your arms above your head. As you exhale, left heel reaches down, right toes sweep back. Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Inhale, come back through center, lift the heels, come onto your toes. Exhale, land left heel, sweep the arms back. One more time, breathe in, lift up. Exhale, sweep, hold here. Feeling the core contract, squeezing the shoulder blades down. It's a long step back with the right toes. Breathe in as you lift your arms above your head, high lunge. Exhale, bend the right knee to a hover. Inhale as you open your back slightly. As we exhale, lengthen the legs, sweep the arms behind you, leaning pyramid pose. Inhale, bend the right knee, lift the arms again. As we exhale, lengthen the legs, but turn the chest to the left. Right hand reaches forward, left hand reaching back. Inhale, bend the right knee again. Exhale, open to the right side of your mat, star pose, toes facing out. Breathe in as you lift your heels off the ground, pull the elbows in. As we exhale, land the heels, arms reaching forward, really pull the knees behind you. Inhale, lift up, lift the heels, come to your toes. Exhale, bend the knees, round through the upper back, let your shoulder blades slide apart. One more time, breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in, lift the arms above your head, come high onto the toes again. As you exhale, turn to the front. Left hand reaches down, right hand reaches up, twisted pyramid. Roll your right shoulder back. Maybe you look up to your right thumb. Right hand comes down to the ground, breathe in. As you exhale, three-legged dog, right toes sweep high. Hold for another breath in. Can you square your hips and shoulders here? Exhale, roll forward, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, left elbow. One more time each side. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale to the right. Maybe it hugs onto the tricep. Inhale, right foot lifts. Exhale, left elbow holds. Kick the foot to the outside of your mat. Lower your left heel down. Option to keep both hands on the ground or reach the hands up to the sky. The left hand up to the sky. At any point, right knee can also come down to the ground for more support. One more breath. Can you lift your hips a little higher? Lower your hips down to the ground. Now we've got a 90-degree angle facing the back left corner of our mat. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Option to bend your knees here. As you exhale, lean over your right leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale through middle. You can have the hands down in the front. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to the left. Option no hands. Inhale through center. Exhale through the middle, hinging from the hips. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to the right. Right hand plants down, turn your toes to the right. Breathe in as you lift up through your hips. Maybe the left hand reaches forward. Exhale, hold. Left hand plants down. Breathe in as you step your right foot back into plank. Optional vinyasa if you would like. Otherwise, you can skip it out and totally head straight back into downward facing dog. Or child's pose if you wanted a little bit more rest. Okay, let's go 1 to 2 more breaths here. Inhale, walk your feet forward. Let's come straight into halfway lift. Hands to shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Okay, one more time each side, a little bit more flowiness with it. Inhale, come to your toes, lift the heels off the ground. Exhale, warrior 3, right heel down, left foot back. Inhale, slide the left foot forward. Option to keep the left foot on the ground, off the ground as you lift your right heel off. Oh, that's challenging. Exhale, land the right heel down, warrior 3. One more time, breathe in, lift up, expand. Exhale, right foot down, warrior 3. Left foot back, high lunge, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, open the chest. Hold for another breath in. Exhale, lean the upper body forward, lengthen the right leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand forward, right hand back, right leg is long. Inhale, bend the knee again. Exhale, star pose, turn to the left. Bring the elbows in, breathe in. Lift the heels. As we exhale, land the heels down around the back, imagine cat pose. Let's lift the arms straight back up over the head. Inhale, just once. As we exhale, turn to the back. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Inhale, left hand comes down. Exhale, three-legged dog, left toes sweep up and back. Hold for another breath in, tuck the ribs into the hips. Exhale, let's just go straight into the right elbow. Kick the left foot out to the side. Maybe you keep both hands down or lift the right hand up to the sky. One more option, if you felt like a little bit more, is lifting the left foot off the ground. One more breath here. Left foot comes down. Lower the hips down. Just once through center, inhale, maybe you lift the arms above your head. As we exhale, lean forward. Wide-legged forward fold. One more breath here. Maybe you stay down. If you felt like a little bit more, walk your hands back. Right hand this time comes to the outside of the right hip. Turn your toes to the right. Inhale as you lift your hips back up. Exhale, hold, squeeze the glutes, open the chest. Lower your hips down. Turn to the left. Left hand plants. Breathe in, lift the hips. Exhale, hold. Right hand comes down, breathe in, step your left foot back. Flow through a vinyasa if you would like, or skip it out. Finding moments to contract and draw inwards. Inhale, make your way forward, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, come back down. Come all the way up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands by the sides. Okay, one more time. Inhale, lift the heels, come high onto your toes. Exhale, warrior three, left heel lands. Hinge from the hips. Breathe in. Maybe the right foot stays off the ground as you come to your left toes. Exhale, let it go. One more time in your own breath. High lunge, long step back with your right toes. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, bend the right knee, open the chest. Hold for your breath in. As you exhale, sweep the arms back, lengthen the legs, leaning pyramid. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, twisted triangle, right hand reaches forward, left hand back. Inhale, bend. Exhale, open to the side. Come onto your toes, breathe in, lift the heels, elbows draw in. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift your arms. As you exhale, turn to the front, left hand comes down, right hand reaching high. Inhale, right hand down. Exhale, three-legged dog, right toes sweep high. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, roll forward, right knee to left elbow. Step the right foot out. Stay here or lower the right heel down, the left heel down. Breathe in as you lift your left hand up. Lower your hips down to the ground, facing the back corner of our mat again. Inhale, lift up tall, arms might reach overhead. Exhale, lean forward, tipping from the hips. Hold here for a couple more breaths. Toes are facing up to the sky. Walk your hands back, You might stay here, or left hand comes behind to the outside of the left hip, turn the toes towards the left, push through your left hand, lift the hips up, squeeze the glutes. One more breath here. You can almost imagine like a wild thing, but with the legs split. Lower your hips down, right hand to the front, breathe in, lift the hips back up. Hold for your exhale, maybe turn the chest towards the sky a little more. Left hand comes down, breathe in, step your right foot back to plank. Vinyasa if you would like. Let's meet in a child's pose. Let's take about 3 really slow breaths before we move on. Walk your hands back towards you. We're going to head into our either journaling or our meditation part of the class. So you can absolutely do this seated. If you would prefer to lie down onto your back for this, absolutely go for it. If you've got a pen and paper, then you can bring that in as well. If you're in a seat with me, close down the eyes again. Slow the breath down. Taking these next couple of moments to draw back inwards. Coming back to that sponge analogy, we draw inwards and then we take outwards. The first question is, what are some inputs in my life at the moment that are helpful for my well-being, making me a better person? These could be things like your yoga practice. Maybe it's going for walks, maybe it's you've got a really good community around you. And feel free to pause the video if you wanted a little bit more time to sit in each prompt. The next question, we're going to flip it, which is, what are some inputs that are not helpful for my well-being? These might be things that make you feel lower in energy when you have them around you, that doesn't align with who you feel you truly are. Our final question, I just wanted to center around the people you spend time with, because this is a huge part of who we are. The prompt is, if we are the product of the 5 people around us, what would that say about us? What are the qualities of these people? And how does that reflect on our qualities? And maybe notice how you react to these qualities as they come up. Does your mind, your body like these? Do they not? All of these are going to be quite important questions to reflect on. There's this quite cute analogy of a hydrangea flower, which is a flower that changes colour depending on the type of soil it is in. And that just goes to show that we can change depending on our environment we are in. That's just a little food for thought heading out into the rest of your day. If you've got any questions about the practice, let me know. I wish you well, my friends. I look forward to moving and reflecting and sitting with you again sometime soon, whether that's here on YouTube or maybe on Patreon, where we have some longer classes. I will see you again next time.